Let's see. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was going to say, did I put the wrong title in there? I saw what you said, Ola Joe. I'm like, did I put the wrong title in here? Oh my goodness. I've got this handheld tripod and I can't seem to get it angled right, but that's okay because I'm gonna be walking around. So I'm gonna need to show you all everything. So yes, welcome in. Hey Patsy. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Ola Joe. Yes, Michelle. Hello, hello. Welcome in, everybody. This is going to be a quick little tour. I keep saying a quick little tour. I'm going to show you all what I have left from last year that regrew, perennials and other stuff that came back. I am trying my best to turn my garden eventually into like a 90% perennial garden where I've either got fruit trees that's coming back every year producing fruit. I've got herbs that'll keep growing. I've got other things, whatever, that will keep coming back, okay? And then I will plant the few little things that I want to plant this year. Oh, I forgot to raise this up. I'm gonna need two hands for that. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can open up my stand right quick and stand up this tripod right quick and put it on this table. All right. I'm moving stuff around so I can put this tripod down. I forgot to open up my make sure it's stable. Give me a second. Let me open up this so when I go around and show you all what I have in here, I don't have to stop to do this, okay? Got on my duck boots from High C duck boots. Yay! Oh my goodness. Yes. Okay, 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 okay. Roll that side up. Roll this side up. I know y'all can still hear me because I got a mic on, and that's the good thing. I meant to do this beforehand, but I just came off of a live walk on Pam's POV, and I walked 3.2 miles, I think, like something like that. And I took y'all with me the whole walk, the whole 3 miles. So I was walking and talking. So then I came in, had to regroup, get my stuff together, and now we're here. Okay, so now I'm gonna put the legs back up. At least I know when I'm done, I can do that again. Yes, cute boots. Thank you, all of y'all. I love my little boots. Hey, Sunday backyard farmer, Lord have mercy. I ain't seen you in a long time. OG in the house. OG in the house. How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Pork chops. I like your boots. Thank you so much. I put them on. I'm not doing anything wet out here, but when I don't have on long pants, I like to have my boots on because then the creepy crawlers, if they get on me, they can't get on me right away. So anyway, let's go ahead and I'm gonna flip this camera. Hey G Mama, hello, hello, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Yes, Gay Mola, hello, hello, welcome in. Okay, so I want to show you all. I don't have a system of way I'm gonna go around the yard. I'm just going around it, okay? And I'm gonna show you all everything that I have so far, and I still have what one, two pots and a half of one of my large 33-gallon pots to plant something in. I still have room. I want to bag up first. I'm gonna flip the camera around. I'm gonna bag up first because I want you all to see the size of my garden. I have so many people saying, I don't have space. And I get it if you're in an apartment or something like that. I get it. But if you have any yard space, now, yes, I have all this yard. I'm not planting anything in the ground because I don't know what's in the ground. Okay. That's one main reason why I plant in containers. Now I'm just backing up. As you can see, my garden goes straight down that side. I got this big container in the middle. Then over here, it goes down that side. Then I have a few pots up here. And while we up here, we're going to go ahead and start up here, okay? So that's it. That's the extent of my garden. And I have not counted this year. Usually I count how many plants I have. I have not literally counted this year. So right here is my asparagus. And yes, you can grow asparagus in containers. I have not been harvesting it. I intentionally let it go. I might get that one or something. I actually like asparagus that I grow raw. I do not cook it. I just get it, pitch it off, and eat it. I intentionally am letting it go to ferns because this is the third year. So by the fourth year, I will probably have some good asparagus in there. And I'm going to probably transplant this into one of my larger 33-gallon beds and let it be the whole bed because I love asparagus that much. This is my oregano. I have had this oregano plant for 6 years. It keeps coming back, keeps coming back. I don't do anything to it but water it, fertilize it, and let her go. I will keep giving it a haircut. When I say I give it a haircut, I literally take my clippers. Come over here. I literally take my clippers and I go straight across, just like a haircut. And that's how I harvest it. I'll cut it straight across, harvest it, dehydrate that, and let it keep going, let it keep going. So this is one of my empty pots right here. I have a little rosemary in here, but this is really my sage container. Same thing. I will give it a haircut and let it keep coming back, keep coming back. Um, I've had this sage plant. This is the third year for it. Okay. This pot, I'm going to either put something else in it. I might dig up this rosemary that's in here with the sage and put it over here. This rosemary has been in here for about 4 years, maybe five, and it's looking sketchy this year. So I might plant another one or get another one going. Okay. This right here, this is my, I'm gonna bag up, make sure I don't walk into my other plants. This is my golden raspberry bush. Oh my goodness. Last year, it did not produce a ton of fruit, but last year was the first, no, the second year I had it. It produced quite a bit, but not nearly as much. I need to probably open it up in here. I need to make sure it has some airflow and it's just growing wild as you can see. But the fruit is so juicy and it's just wonderful, y'all. It was just wonderful. Okay, I could use another one of these. Here's another empty pot I got to do something with. This Swiss char. This Swiss char I have literally had for 4 years. It keeps coming back every year. I harvest. I leave this crown in here all year. Leave the crown, leave the crown. I will cut these big leaves off every so many days or whatever. I just really cut it. I don't preserve this. I cut it as I want to have it. And I don't know what it is with me, but I like raw things. So I like my Swiss chard raw. I do not like it cooked. So I come out here, get some for a salad. And that's what I use it for. Okay. Now, this right here, this is my lemon balm. I just planted some more seeds, but this lemon balm I've had since last year. It came back. I like lemon balm in my tea, uh, or just as tea, period. So I'll come out here, and what I'll do is I'll pinch it off every day for my tea. I come out and pinch enough for the morning tea and the evening tea. And what I'll do is I'll pinch it right above the next set of leaves. When you pinch it right above the next set of leaves, this is what happens. Now, I pinched this section off yesterday, and already it is coming back. Here, I pinched that off. Already it's coming back. So it grows fast. It's aggressive. It's part of the mint family. Okay. So before I go forward, I'm gonna go back over this way and my lemon tree. Now, the lemon tree, this is the second year for it. So I'm not really familiar with it. This is a Thomasville lemon tree where it goes from lime to lemon to orange if you leave it long enough. Now, I did get some fruit last year. I got quite a bit of fruit off of it last year. I did not know that I should have removed the fruit, removed the smaller fruits at first. I did not have a clue. And so I left them there thinking, "Ooh, I got me some fruit." But had I removed them, I would have gotten larger fruit. Now, I'm gonna have to do a little research, and anybody know? And where's Broke Farm? I know he know about all these fruit trees. Backyard Sunday farm. You probably do too. Should I cut this brown part off up here to down to where it's green at? I don't know that yet. But as you can see, wherever you see spikes at and stuff, that gives you an indication that it's going to pretty much do well. So over here is lettuce, basil, and tomatoes. I don't know if this one's gonna survive. When I put it in here yesterday, I actually broke it as I was putting it in there. So I put it in there anyway, but this is another small one. They were bigger than that, but like I said, I broke it. So I don't know if it's gonna make it or not, but I got another one over here. And I got basil in here. And I got some marigolds that haven't germinated. The basil, if you're growing tomatoes and you can grow some basil near it, then that's gonna be fine. And when you see plants like this that's sketchy, just leave them. Just leave 'em. I'm telling you, they're gonna come back if you just leave them alone, okay? And so the basil kind of masks the scent of the tomato. These are sugar gloss tomatoes, which are large, like large cherry tomatoes. Same thing with the marigolds. They will keep the pest away. All right. The lettuce is just in there because as the tomatoes get larger, my lettuce will be protected from the heat as long as possible. Okay. Over here, same thing. Now, this is actually a sugar baby watermelon. Okay. And I will secure it to this trellis as it grows. The thyme is in here for protection of the uh, sugar baby watermelon. Okay. Well, we're going to see how the watermelon do. All right. And also over here by my lemon tree, right next to it, you see that small pot right next to the lemon tree? The small pot, I just put some seeds in there yesterday. That's lemon mint. And I put those seeds in there because the lemon mint will protect the lemon tree from the pest. They'll go to the lemon mint. Lemon mint is aggressive. All mint is aggressive. So I would suggest you putting it inside of a container unless you want your yard to be mint. Now, this is my other same kind of, I didn't even mark this one. I'm gonna have to come out here and mark this one. Same kind of tomato, sugar gloss tomato plant. As you can see, it's better. And I got basil in it and I put some marigold around it as well. Okay, so now we're gonna go back on the inside here. And this is my little pepper row right here. This is a 33, let me back up so you can see it. That container is a 33.5 gallon container. Okay. So I literally have two green bell peppers, one red bell pepper, cayenne pepper, as well as two jalapeno peppers in this pot. Now, my cayenne is seed, my red bell is seed. All right, so they're in the back. The cayenne is here, the red bell is there. I put my green bells in the back because they get a little bit bigger. I can't remember, I did plant something up front here, but this one right here and that one right here that's closer to the front, that is my jalapeno. So I kind of staggered them a little bit, but the bed is big enough for all of them, and they get kind of heavy because the bells can be kind of heavy. And the jalapenos, my jalapenos tend to grow tall, although I never get any peppers till fall. Now, I'm going to show you all in a video what I'm going to do with these peppers because they are not going to stay like that long. Okay. Now, over here, cucumbers. All right. These are patio snacker cucumbers. I just planted all of this stuff yesterday. So it's got to get a chance to get acclimated and get in here really good. But along with those cucumbers, I also planted some dill and some radishes on this side. Again, those were from seed, so you can't, nothing's happening just yet. But the dill and the radish will protect the cucumbers. Same thing over here. So I actually have, me back up a little bit. I actually have two trellises right here. Oh, I got a, there you go. Two trellises right here with my red pots with cucumbers in 'em. I got two cucumbers in each one. These are 13.5 gallon pots. All right. Now, right here, I planted some more lemon balm. How I mentioned, I planted some more lemon balm. This is where uh I just put some seeds in it. Now, this container right here, Miss Ola Joe, the crocheting sailor, if she's still in the chat, this is a butterfly plant. Okay. Let me tell you something about this butterfly plant. First of all, because I'm a scaredy cat, I've been trying to get rid of this butterfly plant. Now, do I need it? Yes, I need it. I need it because I need to bring in the butterflies. Okay. It's a beautiful thing. But this plant brings in butterflies that I've never seen in my life before. Butterflies from the wild. I don't know where they come from. If I could capture some this year, I will. This thing, I have pulled it up by the roots. So I thought, it keeps growing and growing and growing every single year. Okay. And so this pot, I thought I had pulled this up by the roots, but apparently I didn't. But in this pot, along with this butterfly plant, I don't even like touching plants like this, y'all, without gloves on. Yeah, I'm that scared. This right here is a piece. See that right there? This one right here. That is a piece that I cut down when I cut down my mulberry tree, and it's going. I don't know if it's taking root or not. It doesn't feel hard down there, but it's got buds on it like it's doing something. And then over here, wait a minute, what is that? What is that? Is that something? Look at that, y'all. I don't know if that's something or not. Y'all know I'm ready to run. It is something. I got to get that out of there. It is something. Where is my stick? Okay, I'll do it later. Okay, look. Well, I don't know what that is, but it's coming out of there. I don't know if it's supposed to be there or not, but I don't want it in there. And that's that right there is another one of my, I think that's either a golden raspberry or one of my blueberry bushes. I don't know, but I had planted some starts in there. All right. Anyway, I don't know what that is, but it's coming out of there. I don't like it. And if I don't like it, I don't know. I did see a ladybug though. This plant got some bugs in it. I'm gonna get them out of there after this live, y'all. I'm having that. Anyway, this right here, off this corner, is my mulberry tree. Thank you very much. Sifting some soil. She sent me this tree last year. This tree literally grew about 20 or 30 feet. I cut it down to where it is now in the end of winter time. Okay. And as you can see, it's got its little buds all over this thing. This thing is aggressive. I love it. And I hope that other one keeps growing because I'm going to start me another one. This right here, I cut this one down too. It was very tall and kind of woody. This is my emerald blueberry bush. This is my first blueberry bush that I ever had. I've had this bush for 6 years. It produces blueberries every single year. I mean having blueberries. I don't get a chance to harvest a lot at one time. I think it's got some looked out there trying to come right there, if y'all can see that. Because I come out here snacking. I come out here and just get everything. I'm a snacker. So I just come to get it, all right? This right here is my pink lemonade blueberry bush. Uh it gave me blueberries last year, and as you can see, it's flowering and it's got all kind of buds throughout it. I cut it back too. This thing was huge. I cut it back. This right here, this one right here, this is my rescue blueberry bush. When I say rescue blueberry bush, for those who may not know, maybe about 5 years ago, I was at Home Depot and they were throwing out branches, and I don't know what kind it is. I just know it was a blueberry bush. That's why I call it my rescue blueberry bush. And it looked like a dead stick. It actually looked like this part up here. It looked like this right up here, but the whole thing did. But it was a thicker part, like down there. I said, "Can I have this for $1?" They said, "We can ready to throw it out." Sure. So I bought this for $1. I don't know what kind of blueberry bush it is, but there you have it. Okay. No, take that back. That's not it. This is the rescue blueberry bush. I had them backwards. Or do I have them backwards? I might have the tags backwards because this is definitely my rescue blueberry bush because it never was tall. So this is a sharp blue blueberry bush. Okay. And it kind of reminds me of the Charlie Brown tree because it's tall up here and I didn't know where to cut it at. But anyway, I had cut it down. It's growing down there again. So, I mean, it is what it is. I don't try to have a perfect garden. I just try to have some food. This right here is another lemon tree. And again, I don't know if I need to cut off those brown parts or not, but as you can see, it's growing down at the bottom. Something has eaten one of the leaves. So I have to come out here and take care of all that stuff. This is a regular spearmint mint. I have the mint by the lemon because again, the mint will protect the lemons. Over here, you can see those little seedlings, they have germinated. I direct sowed those, and those are that's deal. I direct sold that. That's deal. Uh, I direct sold this. I don't know what it is though. This is my parsley that I have actually had for about 4 years now. Every year it comes back. This parsley comes back every single year. So, I mean, I ain't mad at it. I do try to keep my weeds out. When I come to just look at my plants in my garden every morning or once a day, I pull up weeds. If I see weeds, I get them. I try not to let weeds grow because they don't need to be fighting for uh the real food don't need to be fighting with the weeds. Okay, so What else I got? Okay, and I will be putting in my garden in all these pots, just about not every single one of them, but the majority of them. I will be putting onion and garlic around the edge. I start my onion and garlic from store bought. I literally will go buy a big bag of garlic, separate them. I don't have to do anything but take the initial paper off and get them into cloves and push them in all around my garden because that's going to help me protect my garden. Same thing with onions. I'll go buy me a big couple of bags of onion, usually yellow and red, and I will cut the bottoms off of each onion because I'm gonna eat my onions. But I'm gonna cut the bottoms off of each onions, and then as I cut the bottoms off, I will come out here and plant them as well. Now, this is my other one. And someone asked me in the comments, what am I going to do with my trellis or what am I going to grow? Well, first of all, these two will have my cucumbers on them. They're gonna grow all the way up to the top. This my peppers tend to grow this tall as usual. Okay. Now, over here, this trestle part, I will have hibiscus. My hibiscus is gonna get humongous. I have hibiscus here and a hibiscus there, but they grow tall and wide down here because they don't need much as far as the root system is concerned. I have strawberries. Okay. I have ruby and strawberries. I personally have not had luck growing strawberries before. Every time I grow them, they grow, but they don't really produce. So I'm paying special attention to them this year, doing some special stuff if I can. These are just marigolds that I have in here, and I have some, okay, what you call it, nasturtiums for protection as well in here. And over here I have hibiscus. So I have a hibiscus plant over here, hibiscus plant over here. One of these will go, probably that one. I'm gonna let those go a little bit longer. One of those will go, so I'll have one on each side, so they won't be fighting with each other or anything like that. Okay, so moving right along. So in this pot, I have. Oh, can y'all see that for the sun? Because I can't. Okay, in this pot, I have again sugar baby watermelon and thyme. Again, the thyme is for protection. That's what that's for. Now up here on my table. Let me see if I can go this way because I'm having a hard time seeing. I hope y'all can see the sun is coming out. This is my purple sweet potato that I am growing. That's why I still have two buckets over there because I'm thinking I'm going to once I get these and I can root them and I can plant them, I'm thinking they're going to go in there. But this is a purple sweet potato that I started in the glass and I had brought it out here. It has never been in the house. I brought it out here from day one, and this is where it's going to stay. These bags out here are the last bags that I have that are not planted. That, as you can see, if you can see inside of this bag, this is a nasturtium. Planted it March 1st, and it has germinated pretty good. This is lemon mint, and I don't see where it's germinated at. I don't know why I still got that up here. I did have some that did not germinate at all, but most of them did. Maybe these were the ones that oh, this one has basil in it. As you can see that the basil has germinated in there. Basil has germinated. So the basil did good in here as well as the nasturtiums. And again, this is a bag and you can see in there, it has nasturtiums in there. All right. Now this is a bay leaf tree. I actually have two of them. I actually have four of them. I planted a couple and gave them to my daughter. So these, see in there how it's growing? These are two bay leaf trees, so they'll probably be in this. They grow slow. Bay leaves don't grow that fast. They do grow well, but they don't grow that fast. Bay leaves not only are good for cooking, for putting in your stews and soups and things like that, but they are also absolutely amazing for pest control inside your house. You can put them in corners, on windowsills, or whatever, and it'll keep anything like spiders and creepy crawlers from coming inside. Now, this one is the one I've been waiting to tell you all about. This is my big, large. I hope y'all can see that because I'm having trouble seeing the camera because of the sun. This is my large elevated raised bed. This is an 8x2 raised bed. This is the one that I took the cover and put it up there when we first got here. Okay, so you guys can see that I have onions in here and you can see they are purple onions. This right here, this one and this one of these will come out. I'm going to give them a good amount of time to see which one grows well. This is the left side of the container, and this is a black diamond watermelon. If you know anything about watermelons, black diamond watermelons are humongous. I am determined to grow large watermelons in containers one way or another. Over on the right side, this is a black diamond watermelon. If by chance the right side doesn't look as good as the left side, okay, yet, but it might look as good because see, typically it'll split. It'll eventually, this is where the seed was, and eventually this will come off, and that's when the leaves open up. So I'm giving this one a chance. My goal was to have one on the right, one on the left. The one on the right, I am going to train and I'm going to take it up here on these rails, all the way up, all the way across, all on the inside up. It's going up, all the leaves. I am going to harness those big because this is very sturdy. I'm going to harness those big bad boys. I'm going to try to keep just maybe one, no more than two, but I'm thinking one on each vine. I'm going to harvest that baby up some kind of way up here. This one on this side, I'm going to train the leaves to go down, and it's going to have a resting space down here on this. My sugar babies, this sugar baby, they're small. They usually go 8 to 10. If you and that's if you have, if you make it to the full length or the full weight of the watermelons, that's what they will grow to. This one was a sugar baby. It's going to be trained and rest up here on this table. I put some cardboard up here so the table won't burn the bottom of it. In here, I have nasturtiums, I have marigolds, I have radishes. Now, what you see back here in this jar is just a little jar I got sitting back here, but this is an avocado. I'm trying to root it. See if I had one once before and I forgot about it in a freeze and let it freeze and let it it didn't, what am I trying to say, y'all? It froze and died. That's what I'm trying to say. But I got lots of little radish in here. The radish protects the black diamond watermelons as well as the nasturtiums and the marigolds. Plus, this one is in an enclosed um place. All right. So we're going to see how that works out. All right. I am going to count my plants eventually. I have not done that yet, so I don't know how many I actually have out here. But that is the extent of my garden, okay? At the Scaredy Cat Gardener. I am in zone 8A, and which technically was zone 7B until they changed them. And honestly, I don't know. They changed it, but I personally don't see a change in the weather. It's the same as when it was 8B. I'm actually walking around here trying to find me a spot where I can see where I can see um the phone, the chat. So I can't see it. It's so sunny out here. Maybe if I put it in here, I can see. Okay, I can see a little better now. Yes, Michelle, that's amazing. Wow, 49-pound watermelon. If it grows that big, especially the one that can sit down below, I'm gonna have might have a hard time hoisting up the one on the inside, but I'm determined one way or another. And then if it works, if I get a good sized watermelon, even if it's I don't know if it's gonna get that big, okay? But I got slugs in 2 containers last year, but it was my first year. Yeah, we get the slugs, but the thing is, that's why in most of my pots, I have companion plants that the bugs will go to those before they go to whatever I have planted in there. It's really a good thing for you to look up whatever you're planting, to look up companion plants to keep pests away. That's why I got a lot of marigolds out here. I got a lot of nasturtiums out here, and how I have radish in my cucumbers because that traps what you want. It's not that you don't want the radish, you want that too, but whatever your main fruit or veggie is, that's what you want to protect. Okay. And sometimes we have to grow other things around it or near it A lot of things are scent related, like my mint by my lemon tree. The mint is going to attract from the scent. Same thing with the basil in the tomatoes. The basil attracts from the scent of the tomatoes. Okay. So, yes, question. Do you have a link to the trellis in the red pot with cucumbers? I do, and I can link that after the live. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Just subscribe. Thank you for subscribing. Yes. Thanks for sharing your beautiful garden. You are welcome. I didn't know. Thank you. Yes, 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 yes. Um, and I try to go live out in the garden quite often because things grow, and as they grow I like to share the growth. I like to share the failures too. I've had plenty of things that didn't work, that didn't grow. We all do. Okay, question, where did you purchase the trellis you have with they're all the same trellises, and I will put a link in it after the live. I will link it. It'll be a product link and you'll be able to come back to the live and you'll be able to see it. Garden is looking great. I'm a container garden too. Seedlings has sprouted, but in Chicago they're not ready. Oh yes, yes. Now that's what the bags are for me. I don't store anything inside. I don't know. I hate the hardening off. You gonna make it baby out here. My philosophy on this is this, and I understand. I have done it. I have grown this. I have the grow lights. I have everything I need. I don't like the process. And the thing that bothers me the most is that everything out here in the wild. Okay, if I took some seeds and tossed them out somewhere, they're gonna grow. Nobody's babying that stuff. So why do I have to baby it? Okay, so I mean, that's just my crazy philosophy, okay? Yes, I went to start growing potatoes. This is my first year trying my hands at veggies. Have you grown? I have grown potatoes. Now, what I showed you before, I don't know if you saw it or not, but this is, and it's different than a regular potato. This is my sweet potato that I am. See if it goes. Okay, looks fuzzy to me or blurry. This is my sweet potato. This is a purple sweet potato that I am growing. And you see, with sweet potatoes, you have to get these slips and root them and then plant them. However, if you just want to plant a regular potato, Irish potato, Yukon Gold, red potato, any just a potato, you want to get a potato, you can get any potato. I do not buy seeded potatoes. I don't buy seeds for potatoes. In other words, I go to the grocery store and I find me an organic potato, okay? And I let it sprout. All you gotta do is put it in your pantry or a dark place. You can probably put it in in a paper bag and it might speed it up. Just sit it wherever, let it sprout. When you know you get all those little sprouts on the potato. Once you get all those little sprouts over the potato, you want to cut it and cut it in a manner where each little piece that you cut off of that potato has a sprout on it. Okay. Those are your starts. Then you take those outside and push them in the dirt, walk away and wait. Of course, you got to water it, but that's all there is to grow potatoes. Okay. So you should actually oh, you're welcome. I would definitely put those links in there. I just can't do it while I'm on live right now, and I don't know it by heart, so I can't tell you either. But I'll link that. I'll link the Vigo Garden. It'll all be in the description of this live. It'll all be in the description of this live, okay? Yes. Hey, how are you, Sandy? Is it better to buy started plants or seeds when using okay? So I do both. Okay, I do both. I buy starts and I plant seeds. Whatever grows, grows. I have starts that I brought them home. And if you buy a start from the store, do not bring it home and transplant it that day. Okay, sit it outside somewhere. As strange as it may sound, it needs to get acclimated to your specific area, to your specific spot. Now, you may say, well, the grocery store is just down the street and around the corner. I know, but their atmosphere is different. The wind is going to blow different over there than it's going to blow at your house. They could have had them inside. They could have had them on a different watering schedule. They could have had this. They could have had that. Okay. Oh, Excuse me, all this stuff I heard. Oh my goodness. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Don't bring it home and put it in your pot or wherever you're putting it. Okay. Sit it somewhere on a table, outside, on a porch for maybe a day or so. Okay. And then transplant it. Once you transplant it, water it in, leave it alone. It needs to get acclimated again before you go doing anything. Thank you so much. Before you go doing anything, it needs to get acclimated. Okay. I didn't know you had a live. My daughter and I love your videos. Show me what absolutely. I actually went live this morning on my Pam's POV channel walking and talking. So we were on live for about an hour there. Then I came home, rested up a little bit, and came out here to do this live. I buy seeds and starts. When you see me, when I said I direct sow, if you didn't see it, you can go back and watch it. But I have some lemon balm and some lemon mint that I direct sowed. I have some radishes that I direct sowed. I actually direct sold my watermelon. Now the sugar babies was a start. The sugar babies are starts, the black diamond, the seeds. So I do both. Okay. Sometimes I do double. Sometimes I will buy seeds and starts of the exact same plant. If I want that plant bad enough, that's what I typically do. But I like to always have seeds on hand, even when I buy a start, because if the start don't make it, I can go out there and drop some seeds. The beautiful thing about seeds is if you drop some seeds and the seeds don't germinate, you can go right back and drop some more. Typically on the back of the package, you'll see that it'll say something about germination in 7 to 10 days or 14 days or whatever it is, it varies. If it doesn't germinate in that time and you see no signs of it, just drop some more seeds. That's the beauty of it. Don't plant a whole pack of seeds at once. The amazing thing to me, and I said this on my live this morning, the most amazing thing to me when it comes to gardening and being out in the garden in the yard is that it takes one seed to grow a beautiful plant. I don't care what plant it is, just one seed. And that one seed will produce multiple fruits or veggies off that one seed. So don't drop. If you buy seeds, if you are a new gardener, and I did that. Trust me, I got a pack of seeds. Put the whole pack of seeds. No. You only need to drop 4 or 5 seeds, okay? Okay, maybe 6. Just drop a handful of the seeds, 5 or 6 of the seeds. Sometimes they're tiny. If they're very, very tiny seeds, just pour a few in your hand, but not the whole pack, okay? Make sure you got some to drop again if it does not work, all right? Because you just never know. I'll plant seeds if I want something specific. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, I missed it. Check out Pam's Peel. Oh, if you missed it, yes. Yes, yes, yes. I thought so. Somebody said something. So I actually do both, but I am trying to turn my garden into a perennial garden, 90%, where I should be planting tomatoes, cucumbers, lettuce, and maybe watermelon every year. The rest of this stuff, I'm trying to, and I want more fruit trees as time goes on. Right now, I don't have any place for them, as you can see. All right. But that's all in arranging the garden and rearranging the garden. I moved all of my blueberries this year because they weren't necessarily next to each other. So for pollination, I've grouped them all together. You want things that can help pollinate one another. So I put all my blueberries together. Um, Thank you very much for watching my channel. Appreciate you. Oh, yes, yes. Oh, LaJoe said that. Okay, yes. Okay, so uh the essence is, or the thinking behind it is, when something's pollinating, it can hop to the next one. It can hop to the next one. But if you don't have it next to each other, it can't hop to the next one. Okay? So you want to make sure you do that too. Hop to the next one. So group things together. I also try to group things together with what their needs are. I typically use 511 in my garden, except on my citrus trees. They need a specific citrus fertilizer. I think the one I have is 1366 or something like that. I shouldn't be saying that because I don't know what it is off the top of my head. Outside of 511, I can't remember no numbers. So yes, I love peppers. I love hot peppers. I'm gonna be pickling some. That's my favorite thing to do with them, as well as poppers, all my herbs for salads and cookings. I dehydrate. That's the way I keep most of my herbs. I try to dehydrate most of them so I'll have them through the winter. Um, I drink a lot of lemon balm tea and I love it. So that original one that you saw that's growing that I had since last year was a start, but I just dropped seeds. So, I actually do both. Have you tried the little rocket plants that are in the box from the Dollar Tree store? I picked up about 8 of them. OMG, those little things grew. I got herbs and tomato. No, I haven't. I actually haven't seen any. I might go in there and look and see what that is. I don't think I've seen any in my dollar store. You know, dollar stores, they have one thing in one dollar store and not in the other, but I haven't seen those. Yes, I'd love to grow some things, but I'm terrible with plants. No, no, no. That's another thing. People always say, I don't have a green thumb. I'm terrible with plants. No, you're not terrible with plants. You're not doing anything but putting the seed in the ground, putting the plant in the ground. Nature, God's gonna do the rest. You ain't doing nothing. So you can't be bad with plants unless you're going out there ripping them up. There's no such thing. Okay? You feed it like you feed yourself. If it's hot, they thirsty. You'd be thirsty if you was out there. It needs food, just like you need food. Okay? You can look it up, any plant, you can look up and see when to fertilize, when to water. And the best thing to do for watering is that little finger test. Stick your finger in up to that second knuckle, this one right here. If it's dry, water. If you're in containers, water deeply when you water. That means you should see the water come out the bottom of the pot. Two things. If the water does not come out the bottom of the pot and it sits on top of the soil in that container, that means your roots are either lost, something's blocking it, and you need to clear the blockage. Okay, when you water that plant, you should see the water come out through the bottom. Okay, once you see that water coming out through the bottom, I usually water for a couple of more, maybe another minute or less than that sometimes, and I'm done. And I'm done. Mulch, if you're growing in containers, I don't have any out here right now because I'm letting all of my seedlings grow up a little bit longer. When they get to be about 5 or 6 inches, I will come out here and I will mulch everything. I use straw mulch. It's a particular straw mulch that has I can't think of the name of it, it's a tacky something that's on it, which keeps it from blowing away in the wind. Okay. So I like the look of it. You can go back in any of my older videos where I do garden tours and you'll see that on there. I will be putting that in every last single pot out here. Okay. That helps keep moisture in. People are always telling me, I can't keep up with watering in containers. It gets almost 100 degrees out here, and I'm still not out here watering every day because you have to do something to help retain that moisture, and that straw will do it. That straw will absolutely do it. Yes. I had roses once. We had these rainbow colored beetles. Yeah, I don't know what those beetles were, but you have to pay attention to that. Good morning, making coffee. I still haven't had coffee yet. I haven't had anything to eat, anything to drink except for a little water. And that's what I'll be doing when I do go in. That showed up and ruined my roses. Okay, yeah. When you see something, Google it. Find out what is this. You can take a picture of it. Okay. And if you take a picture of a insect and pull up on, okay, take a picture of it, then go to your photo gallery, click on the picture, and then slightly pull your hand up. And you'll see something that says look up animal or look up insect, and it'll tell you what it is. Once it tells you what it is, then you can put in Google, this is on my roses. What do I do about it? Is it a friend or foe? Okay. I do not sell seeds. I don't sell seeds because the germination rate in seeds can vary, and I do not want to sell anything that won't germinate. I mean, I've bought seeds and they didn't germinate. I have seeds now and I couldn't get to germinate to save my soul. Been trying for more than 1 year, and they still won't germinate. So no, I don't sell seeds. Um, but I buy seeds from anywhere. I buy seeds from the dollar store. I buy seeds from anywhere. If it's gonna germinate, it's gonna germinate. If it's not, it's not. I do, do try to get heirloom as much as possible. That is one thing I try to do, is get heirloom. Let's see. Good morning. Make a call. Okay, I saw that. This showed up. They love roses. Oh, Cynthia said they love roses. See, best seeds are from Michigan Gardener. Honestly, Cynthia, I had some seeds from them too. Did not germinate. I just think it depends on. There's no guarantee. You know, some seeds will germinate and some won't. There is no rhyme or reason as to, oh, this seed is going to always germinate because they're getting seeds from plants just like you get your own seeds from plant. Always let something grow. If it's something you really want, always let it grow and go to seed. Okay. That way you can always have your own seeds and you'll know what they got. They may not germinate. I have seeds that I've collected and they didn't germinate. I've had some seeds that I can depend on like clockwork. Yes. 1 year and didn't germinate. Glad you said that. Yes, absolutely. Thought it was something I didn't do. Mm-mm. No, ma'am. Just keep trying. Keep dropping those seeds. Keep dropping those seeds. Water, keep dropping those seeds. Fertilizer. I believe that 511 is one of the best fertilizers as a general fertilizer for almost any plant. It won't burn your roots. Some fertilizers are so strong if you put it on the wrong plants or at the wrong time of day, wrong time of season, wrong time for the plant, it can burn the roots. So you want to avoid that. I have found that 511 is an overall good general fertilizer that it doesn't do that. Yes, this was fun. This was fun. I found me a place where I could see the chat at least. Oh my goodness. So, this is the first tour of my garden this year. I want you all to see it from the beginning. This is what it looks like. I haven't really done anything but planted what I grew in the bags, planted some starts I had, and planted some seeds. So a lot of the stuff that you see that's already green that I have, like the parsley, I haven't even really watered yet. I've watered a couple of days when it got up to be 100, but this has all just come back. And I will start probably this is Monday, so probably midweek, Wednesday or Thursday, I will probably start dehydrating. I will probably cut my oregano, my mint, and my parsley for sure. Not mint, my oregano, my sage, and my parsley for sure. I will cut those. The more you harvest, which was something that was very hard for me to learn and get used to, the more you harvest, the more that plant was is going to grow. Okay. So in the beginning, when we start our gardening journey, all of us, me included, you're watching a lot of YouTube videos and you're watching a lot of people that have maybe an acre or a larger space. They're growing in ground. And it could be something as simple as tomatoes or cucumbers or something simple, lettuce. And they harvest and they have a big container or a big bucket of tomatoes and cucumbers. And you're like, I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm gonna harvest, I'm gonna wait. And then you start seeing your tomatoes and your cucumbers on the vine. You say, oh, that's sooky sooky. Now it's getting ready to happen. I'm gonna be able to harvest me 10 cucumbers all at once. Number one, you don't want to harvest 10 cucumbers all at once because you chances are you're not going to eat 10 cucumbers all at once. Number two, their yard, their gardening, and what they're doing is not what you're doing. And you will not, no matter how hard you try, you will not yield as much in containers as someone is yielding in the ground of the exact same thing. Now, you can have multiple containers of one thing. I can have multiple containers of tomatoes. I can have 10 containers of tomatoes and I'll get a harvest like anybody else. Mine don't need 10 containers, okay? I can't eat that. So harvest it. Because if you wait, then you have to preserve it. You have to preserve it. Because if you get, what are you going to do with 50 tomatoes or 100 tomatoes at one time if you don't preserve them? You're not going to eat them. They're going to go bad before you finish them. So harvest and harvest often, especially perennials and herbs. That's why I dehydrate them. Now, I have a 9 tray dehydrator. But if I cut that oregano and I take it in to dehydrate it. Unless if I don't if I as long as I don't crowd each tray, which is best not to do, if I put the amount that should be on each tray in there, that's going to take me about a day. So don't cut the oregano and the sage or the oregano and the parsley on the same day. Don't harvest it. Harvest one, dehydrate it, put it up, airtight containers. I use glass jars. Then when the dehydrator is clear, ain't nothing in it, come get something else. It's a never ending cycle through the summer, but I like it because all I need to do is take it in the house, wash it off, stick it in the dehydrator, and I'm out. Okay? I'm out. Now, if you want to can some stuff, be my guest. I've got an electric canner. I got the canner that go on the stove, and I'm not canning hardly anything. I don't like canning. It's not fun. Okay? It's only two of us. All right? And I always feel like, okay, if I'm canning, then I'm canning in order to make sure I have something should things go south, seriously south, and I can't get food. But as long as I'm growing whatever I'm growing, I've got food through, and I happen to be in a long growing season. Okay. Typically, I can grow all the way to December, typically. Okay. And I start in April. So that's a long growing season. So as long as I can grow something, I'll be fine. I'd rather, and I understand if you don't have electricity, what do you do if you're trying to freeze things? That's where the backup generators and things come in at. Give them away, honor the Lord with the first fruits. I did that last year. I gave you, there's a video up. I went and I bagged up all the extras and I found people that were asking for things on the street corners and I gave them bags of fresh fruits and vegetables. Yes, I've done that. I've done that. Okay. But he also says don't waste. All right. And at some point, it can be a waste. All right. Yes, I really want to grow wildflowers mix this year to attract hummingbirds and pollinators. I have basil growing that I got from the store and separated the seedlings. Now I have eight. Oh, that's wonderful. Wonderful. I want to dehydrate. That's my best friend, is my dehydrator. And the best thing I can say is I love my dehydrator. I'll link that down in the description too. But the one thing I have changed dehydrators a couple of times. The most important thing you can do with a dehydrator when you're buying one is make sure, no matter how big or small it is, make sure it's quiet. It's not because don't nobody want to listen to that. And it runs so long. Don't nobody want to listen to that. This dehydrator I have now, this dehydrator I have now is so quiet that you don't even know it's on. When nothing else is going on in the house, nobody's bothered by it. So I love that dehydrator for that reason alone because it is quiet. Yes, yes, yes. Amazing. Let's see. Wonderful. I'm trying to go up the chat to see if I missed anything. Phyllis, yes, we could give them away. Yes, I absolutely have given them away. You know, I give some to my kids, even still now. My youngest son that cooks as much as I do, he comes over here, Mama, you got some rosemary, Mama, you got this, Mama, you got that. I'm like, boy, you need to put some pots on that balcony of yours and grow some. But he comes and gets some stuff. But yes, you should check out that video. It's a short. It's not a long video, but it's a short where I show myself giving it away because I grew too much. I didn't have anything to do with it. So I've done that as well, okay? But I try to grow what I'm going to eat and what I can reasonably give away as well, okay? So that's another thing. And also where you live at makes a difference. Where I live at, you can't just take food like to a food bank and drop it off. I guess they ain't trusting it. Okay. I honestly, I don't do neighbors, so I don't know them. I don't know if they need something. I don't do neighbors. All right. Yes. Any tips on sunflowers in containers? I have no tips on sunflowers in containers because they way too big for me, y'all. They scary, okay? I guess y'all say, how you growing all that stuff and you scared of stuff? Y'all just don't know. The struggle is real. They too big. They too big. I have packets of sunflower seeds, sunflowers to plant. Hey, butter roll, but I have never planted them because they too big. They just I can't walk past them. Okay? I'm having trouble with that butterfly plant. There's something on it that now I feel like I gotta go get off of it. Oh my gosh. That's why and when I plant the marigolds, I only plant French marigolds because they're small. Okay. Now I do plant calendula. They don't get too big. And I have planted chamomile. Okay. But I have so much of it dehydrated right now that I didn't grow any this year because I got so much. It's like sometimes I switch up because I get so much stuff dehydrated. I'll keep you posted, LOL. I know, right? Yeah, so yep, that is the problem. Planting veggies, my flowers are artificial. Yes, make sure you do plant a couple of live flowers just to bring in the pollinators, okay? And right now, even as I stand here, now that's the strangest thing. My hair got caught on that thing. That's the strangest thing about myself. I'll say this all day long. And don't ask me why. I don't know how. I don't know why. But as I have been standing here, bumblebees have been flying past me. I'm not scared of bees, bumblebees, or wasps or anything. I'm not scared of those. Those don't bother me. They don't bother me. They fly around. I be out here gardening. Everybody else be trying. I said, stop swatting them. First of all, stop swatting the bumblebees. Stop swatting them. Okay? You have never seen a bumblebee sting this, have you? If you be still, it is gonna fly by you. It ain't interested in you. You don't have what it's looking for. All right? You just don't mess with it, and it won't mess with you. I do not mind the bees. Butterflies, I think they're pretty at a distance, but I tend to, if it's too many out here, I tend to go back in the house until they fly away. I know that's crazy. I can't help it, y'all. It is. That's why, hey, this is real. The Scaredy Cat Garden. This is real. All right. I run from wasps. Don't run. Just stand still. Let it fly away. Watch. If you can get yourself to just stand still and let it fly away, you'll see the difference. If you start running, it gets defensive. It may think that you're running not from it, but to do something to it or so. I don't know what they think. I just know there's a huge difference. Okay. There's a huge difference. So I am going to let you all go. This was my first garden live of the year. We will be having many, many more out here. Woo, next time I'm gonna have to come out early because it is burned up. It's like 70 some, almost 80 degrees out here now. And maybe because I haven't had anything, but I've been drinking my water. Hey, from Colorado. Thank you so much, Marilyn. I appreciate you. If you haven't, check out my other channels. I don't know. A lot of people keep telling me, I didn't know you had another channel. I have four channels. One, two, three, four. This one, the Scaredy Cat Gardener. I have my cooking channel, Cooking at Pam's Place. I have my what I call my point of view channel, which I kind of do whatever over there. It's Pam's POV, Pam's POV, my point of view. And then I have another channel that is called, excuse me, Curated Conversation. And that's where I post recalls and information on foods and information on things, but mostly the recalls because I try to get those out to you all as soon as I hear about them so that my sinuses are starting to bother me. Mm. So that I can get the information out so nobody will go buy whatever's on recall. That's all. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you so much, Mary. Yes. Happy growing and have a great morning. You too. I hope everybody enjoys their day. Be safe. And I will see you all next time. See, there goes one now. That's a little bee. I don't know if y'all can't see it, but that's a bee flying around me now. He's just flying. Can you let me see? Can see it in there? Where he go? He's up in there. Can y'all see that flying around in there? I don't know if y'all can see. He up in that corner. But anyway, see you later. Have a wonderful day. Thanks, Ola Joe, for being here and helping me out. Thanks, G Mama Grows, for being here and helping me out. And thank you all, each and every one of you all. I appreciate y'all. Happy growing. Remember, grow something. Just get a bucket and grow something. Anything. I don't care. And I want to see it too. So show me a picture of it. I want to see what it is. Watch out for the bees. The bees don't bother me. That's the only thing. Hey, Jackie, the bees don't bother me. I like bees and I like wasps and I like bumblebees. I'm just scared of everything else. Okay. Love you guys. See you later. Bye bye. Oh, remember, I'm Pam. This is Zone 8A. And anywhere you can sit a pot, you can grow a plant. Bye bye.